Hi, students and parents. Welcome to part 2 of your American Symbols research project. Last week, you picked a symbol and then you came up with 3 really good guiding research questions. So this week is your opportunity to use those questions to do some research. So your teacher is going to be returning your assignment to you so you can get your Google slide and you can have access to your 3 guiding questions that you came up with. And then I am posting this video and some websites that are going to be a material for you to use when you're doing your research. So you're not going to turn in this video as an assignment. You're going to go back and you're going to return, or you're going to turn in what your teacher has returned to you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because there's some things that I wanted to show you for this week for your research. I wanted to show you the slides that you're going to be doing, and then I also wanted to show you the resources that we're going to give you to research. So when you get your project, you're going to go back to the same slides that you did last week. You're going to see week 1, you're going to see that stop sign, and then I want you to go find week 2. So there's going to be some directions that I'm giving you. You can read those on your own. And then you're going to get to the first. It says, research for question number 1. What you're going to do is you're going to go back to your 3 guiding questions, and you're going to copy and paste the first question here, and then you're going to type what you learned. And I've got 3 slides that you're going to do that, 1 for each of your guiding questions. So this week you're going to retype those questions, and then you're going to type what you learn from the resources that we give you. And then once again, you're going to see that stop sign. Week number 2 part is done and complete. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to turn it in again after you've done that research. So pretty self-explanatory this week. So let me show you the 2 websites that we're going to give you for research. The first one is going to be the best website to use for research, and it's called PebbleGo. So in the under this video, I'm going to post a link to get to PebbleGo. When you get to PebbleGo, you're going to need to sign in. Fernandez has our own sign in, so I'm going to show you. Click up here in the top corner, sign in. And then I'll put this in the post, but let me show you what our username and password are. So our username is the name of our school, so Fernandez in all lowercase. And then the top secret password is going to be READ, R-E-A-D. Like I said, you don't need to remember that right now. I'm going to put it in the post. And then you're going to click go. Then it's going to take you to the PebbleGo homepage. There are 2 ways that you can get to researching your topic. You can go down to social studies, and then you can go all the way down and you can click on US symbols, and it'll take you to a page that has all the US symbols. Then you'll click on your US symbol. Or when you get to that PebbleGo homepage, you can go ahead and you can type your symbol up here in the search option. So if I was going to do the bald eagle, and then I can just click it straight from there. You can go either way. Now the great thing about PebbleGo and what we like doing research in first grade is that PebbleGo has this read to you option. And so it's really easy for your students to be able to listen to the information that they're giving them, and then they can read it on their own. And so you would go through these tabs, and then you're going to first I would just listen to all the information. And so it has what is it mean, who chose it, a history, where to see it. And remember, you're using your guiding questions, so you're looking for information to answer those questions. And so if you want to write down the questions and write down the information and then go type them in, or if you want to have your presentation open so you can go back and forth, we're going to leave that totally up to you. So this PebbleGo is a great resource for your students, and you should be able to get most of the information that you need to know about your US symbol from PebbleGo. If you are still needing some information and you're done with Pebble Go, there's another one that we found, and it is called Kiddle. I'm going to post a link to that one as well. Kiddle is a user-friendly kid search engine. And so the only drawback, let me show you how Kiddle works and then I'll talk about the drawback. So Kiddle works just like Google. So if I'm researching a bald eagle, I would type in bald eagle and click search. And then it's gonna come up with some kid-friendly websites for kids. So I can click any of these kid-friendly websites. The only drawback that I see, and I'm gonna click on this one, the Bald Eagle Facts for Kids. The only drawback that I found with Kiddle is that it's very wordy and it might be difficult for the students to be able to read on their own. And so this one, if they're gonna use Kiddle, they're definitely gonna need a parent to help them read through this information. While it is more kid-friendly than Google, it's still a little bit difficult for them to read as first graders. And so if you're still lacking information from PebbleGo and you wanna use Kiddle, just be aware that they're gonna need a little bit more guidance when they do Kiddle. It might be a really good place for when you're going into your third part of your project to find some images of your US symbol on Kiddle. There is also BrainPop Junior. And to get to BrainPop Junior, your student would go to their email. They're gonna go up to their waffle up here. And then they're gonna go down in their waffle and they click BrainPop Junior. We love BrainPop Junior in first grade. The only thing about BrainPop Junior is that they don't have all of the US symbols on their own. They have it in one video. So you might learn a little bit of information about your US symbol, but you're definitely not gonna learn as much as you would on PebbleGo. So if you wanna use BrainPop Junior, you would go to Social Studies. And then you would go down to Citizenship. And then you can watch this BrainPop Junior on US symbols. If you're doing the Statue of Liberty, then you've got a Statue of Liberty video already created for you. But as you can see, it doesn't have them all individual like PebbleGo is. So after you have done your research and you've typed question number 1 and what you learned, question number 2 and what you learned, and then question number 3 and what you learned, then it's time to stop for the week and you're gonna turn this back into your teacher. And so she can review what you've learned. So I really hope that this video helps you complete week number 2 of your research project. And I can't wait to see what you learn. Bye, Bulldogs. See you next time.